Hi gems and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today is kind of exciting. I accidentally hit 3 stars after bringing some items over and just literally placing them around my island. I will insert some clips of me doing that just to show you that it happened, but I thought for this video I would kind of show you my plans for this island. I'm also going to go through a lot of custom designs that I have kind of bookmarked and would like to download now that I have the ability to do so. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. But before I get into the codes, here's some clips from me meeting KK. So I thought I would start off by showing you my dreamies for Kakariko. My favourite part of Breath of the Wild is Rito Village, which means I want to reflect that in my island by getting mainly eagle and bird villagers. So I have chosen Amelia, Pierce, Buzz, Frank, Avery, Midge, Piper, Twiggy, Celia, and I wasn't going to keep Plucky. If you have seen my previous video where I go on the very first villager hunts for Kakariko and she ends up being a autofill, but after doing some reevaluation I realised that her house will be perfect for Lurelin Village, so I am going to keep her in replacement for Apollo because his house is a little bit too modern, I think. So yeah, it's going to be really nice to have her and Pierce back on my island because they were both starter villagers over on Jazzy and I loved them so much. So yeah, it's going to be really nice to have those two back with me on this island. It's going to be great fun. And then here is a really janky sketch of what I want my island to represent and look like. As you can see, I've kind of squared off the different areas of Breath of the Wild, and it would be amazing if I could kind of represent each of the champions' kind of own domain, so like Zora, Death Mountain, the Rito Village and Gerudo, but I'm not 100% sure if I will have the space to fully represent them as much as I would want to. So the areas I really want to focus on will be Rito. I would like a Great Fairy Fountain, a rock garden for the Korok Forest, Daya Village Ruins, Lurelin Village, I need a Lover's Pond, and Gerudo is a place that I'm really excited to kind of experiment with on the beach. I have some really interesting ideas for what I want to do there, and some Easter eggs to some side quests that you can do in Breath of the Wild, which, like I've said a bajillion times already, I'm really excited to do. So yeah, without further ado, I will show you some of the custom designs I have already downloaded, ready to get started on Kakariko. Okay, so this was the first path that I tried. I'm kind of going from ones that I like the least to the ones that I like the most, or at least the ones that I think will fit my island more, but I wanted to show you the options that I was going through. This one is one of the dirt paths. I want a dirt path, a grass path, a snow path and a lava path. So there's 4 paths that I really want, so I need to make sure that I am very particular with what I get. But this was the first one. I think it's nice. The only issue that I have with this one is that the dirt is a little bit too light and there aren't many like middle square options, which I like to have because then it kind of adds more dimension to the actual path and I think it just looks a little bit nicer. So this was the next dirt path on the list and I really like this one. It looks really natural. There's also a like 1 square path that this creator has also created, which is really cool, and I really enjoyed that too. So I think this is the dirt path that I'm going to go with. Both were very nice, but I think this one just is a little bit more natural and there's a lot more that you can do with it. So this is one of my choices for the grass path. I was actually a little bit nervous about it when I was downloading it because it doesn't have any options for the middle except for like the one. So it doesn't really have that much like dimension, but it does actually look quite natural. I'm not a huge fan of the white flowers, but I do think it's very cute and it might be an even stronger contender than I thought it was going to be, but I'm gonna have to go through the other custom designs to see if it does stand out more than the other ones. So I was really excited about this whilst I was downloading it, but now I can see it on the grass. It's a little bit too sparse, shall I say, for a grass path, and it looks really dark. I think that might just be the time of day, but I also think this time of day is kind of like what I want for my dream address. So yeah, I don't think that this is going to be one of the grass paths that I use, unfortunately, but it is still very pretty, and maybe for more of like the autumn time, I think it'd be very good. So this one is another option, but again, it doesn't have many choices for like the middle. Oh, hi Eugene. It doesn't really have many options for like the middle of the path. So again, it looks quite blocky and not very natural, but I do like the sparseness of this one, and I like the fact that the flowers that are like surrounding it are darker. So it's still a possibility, but we shall try another one. So I saved what I thought would be my favorite till last, and I think that it is. I have this path on my other island on Jazzy's Emerald Isle, and it's quite a staple within the Animal Crossing community. It's like the daisy path, and it has some really awesome middle designs as well. There's like 3 different options, and there's also, they have those as like separate just one tile designs as well, which I think is really, really awesome. And I've actually gone for the brighter green on this island. I have the darker one on my other island, and I think it fits really, really nicely. It looks quite sparse without like looking like there's nothing there, and I think I can do a lot with this, and yeah, I really like it. So this is the winner for the grass path. So this is my choice for the snow path. I think it's really, really nice. It actually wasn't my first choice, but the code that I had written down wasn't working, so I found this one on Pinterest, and I think it's really, really nice. It obviously doesn't have any like options for the middle, but that's actually fine because where it's going to go kind of needs to be surrounded in snow, so that's not a problem at all, and I think it looks really nice, and it's going to add a lot of dimension and texture to my island, so I'm really excited. It's going to really pull together the dueling peaks, so yeah, I'm excited. So this is what I have found for the lava path. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous whilst I was downloading it because I thought it was going to be a bit too dark, or yeah, just a bit much, I guess, but I actually really like it now that it's on the ground. And also I think I'm going to use the sand like in-game path underneath this, so it's not going to look as like contrasty against the grass. Yeah, it'll do for now. There might be one that I find later on that's a little bit better, but I actually quite like this. This is going to be for Death Mountain, so it's very suitable, I think. So this stone path is actually from a creator that I was looking at the grass paths for, but didn't choose in the end, and I quite like it. It's a bit of a weird, like, some of the edges of the paths don't quite line up, but I do think it's really cool, and it kind of looks like the like overgrown, abandoned, ruined stone pathing in Breath of the Wild itself. So I think I'm going to keep it for now. I might replace it with something a little bit different later on, but for now I think it's a good choice. So I have this like land bridge kind of design that I would like to use. It looks a little bit strange on its own. It's kind of supposed to go with the like the pond path that's kind of gone crazy recently, but I don't think I have enough slots for the pond as well, but 2, I don't think the pond's really going to fit on this island. So yeah, I really like this. I think it'll look cool, especially if like I put some stone like fencing around it as well. I think it'll look good. So this is another perspective stone step kind of design that I have found. These are 2 separate ones, one on the left and one on the right, and I think they're really cool, especially the one on the left. I think it looks really awesome and actually looks like proper steps. So I'm excited to use these somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll look really good. And then these are 2 wooden paths that I am using on Jazzy's Emerald Isle as well, and I think they're really nice. They work really well. I kind of know how to use them. I'm not 100% like sure on these like definitely because of the flowers that are on them, but for now they will do. They're very nice, and they'll, you know, be a nice base for if I want to change them in the future. And then these are just some leaf designs that I really, really like, that I already have on my other island as well. Again, they kind of work everywhere. They're really good space fillers, so I will definitely be using these, and I'm going to look for some more to fit the vibe as well. So yeah, these are kind of just my little sprinkles, shall we say, of leaves. So what was really awesome as well was whilst I was looking for some of these, I actually stumbled across some of like Link's outfits from Breath of the Wild and like past Zelda games. So I picked up a couple and I'm going to show you them now. The first one I found was this, I think it's from Twilight Princess. It's really cute. I like the green, of course, it's my favorite color, and the shield on the back is really cool as well. I'm not 100% sure if I will wear this one the whole time. I don't know if it'd be my like main outfit, mainly because I don't play Twilight Princess. I've only ever played, the only other Zelda game I've played is, I believe, Wind Waker, but I wasn't very good at it and I gave it very easily. So I would like to find one from Breath of the Wild, but I do think this is really cool. Paired with a pair of tights and some boots, I think it will really elevate the look, you know? Then I found this Champion's Tunic, which I think is really, really awesome. I will probably be using this one the most because this is actually the like outfit I wore in Breath of the Wild the most as well, and I think it's really cool. Again, I think I'm going to pair it with some tights and some boots so that it doesn't look like he's wearing a dress, which isn't, you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's not what Luke? Who the fuck is Luke? It's not what Link looks like. So yeah, but I really like this one and I think I'm going to be sticking with it. So last but not least, I needed to find some actual designs from the game. So we have some Gerudo designs for like stalls and parcels. We have a little Rito rug, which I think is really cute, a shrine, and then we've also got a Korok puzzle design, which is going to look really cool. And yeah, I'm just really excited to kind of scatter these around the island so that it makes it look and feel a little bit more like you're in Hyrule, and just give it some more personality. So gems, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little, you know, walkthrough of all the designs that I'm hoping to use on this island. I'm sure I will change my mind on some things. I may not use them, I might come across some new stuff, but I will always try and pop them down below, whatever I use during a build, so keep your eyes open for that. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It'd be lovely to have you a part of this little gem community we're building over on YouTube. We're actually really close to 100 subscribers, so if you could help us out with that, that'd be really awesome. And yeah, come join us over on Twitch where I play this live and we play bingo for villager hunts and we just have a really nice chill cozy time. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!